Hi everyone, this is Katie and today I want to do a sketchbook tour. I think it's sketchbook tour number 6. So yeah, we'll jump right into this, my Black Art Creations sketchbook, which if you can see I'm getting over halfway done, which is exciting. So we'll just start where we stopped in the last one, and I think I have it bookmarked. Yes, so this is the last one I did. So this is my sketchbook. These are sketches, not finished pieces. I'm not very good at drawing people, but I like to draw, so I like to practice. So that's what this is. This is a really bright blue house by one of my children's school that I decided to draw one day just because I like the color and how it sticks out from all the other houses. And here we are waiting at the dentist again for one of my kids. So they had this flower arrangement. I drew that, and this is outside the dentist. This was a speech meet, so I drew in my car outside the high school, and then I was judging for the competition, and this is the classroom I was in while I was waiting for the students. I drew the teacher's desk. And here is my wall inside my bedroom. And this right here, though you may not be able to tell, it's a Reba Barbie doll. This is my backyard. It was a sunrise, I wrote down. And here's my kitchen. This is a weird looking picture of my cat. Then my son playing Oculus and my daughter on her tablet. And here I was using the Artex paint markers to just trying them out, seeing what I could make with those. This is my backyard. This is just a scene I looked up on the computer of Missoula, Montana, because I used to live there. Don't live there anymore. This is my desk in my living room. And then my son had a music festival. He had a solo. So that's what he's doing here. And this was that same day. This was all of them, the choir, the boys' choir. And then just drew a school bus. And this I was watching the Connors, and this is supposed to be Darlene. But like I said, not that good at people, but I'm working on it. This was one day I was sitting at the desk in the living room. I had just gotten this new lamp, and it held my phone so I could watch a video. So I was sitting there watching Chloe Rose art and decided to draw it. This is watercolor and colored pencil on top. On a day my kids wanted to go to the park, so we went to the park and I painted while they played. This is more at the park. My son likes to take his toy swords and walk around like he's a knight or something. I don't know. This is my cat Simba, just chilling on my bed. And Simba is trying to open the door and get in right now. I think I locked it, because usually he can open the door. This is my bathroom. Alright, I'm gonna go get him.
Come on, Simba.
Okay. This is my bathroom. This is the inside of my car. Most of these that I've shown you have been either colored pencils or Tombow markers with colored pencils on top. Simba, you're taking my light here. So I got these cool rainbow colored vent covers, so I was drawing those. This is just a random creek landscape. I listen to books while I draw sometimes, and this was kind of what was happening in my book, so I just tried to draw it. And then this, I was experimenting with some Derwent Inktense pencils, trying to see what I could do with just using them, which it's okay. I like using them with other things though. This was my son at the spelling bee. He got 7th out of 53, which I thought was pretty good. This is looking out my front door on a sunset. And this was also just with the Inktense, no. This might have been my watercolor pencils that I got before the Inktense. I don't know. Maybe it was both. My kids were in the backyard playing. It's funny, this is a Barbie doll with red hair, but it kind of looks like her head's been popped off and that's a pool of blood. This is my cat. I had filled up a water brush with ink, acrylic ink, and decided to try and sketch with that, which was cool, but it has so much less control than a regular pen that I felt my drawing felt weird, and you can kind of see that in the way I drew the cat. This is my mom's backyard at her house when there was still snow. And this is my daughter's first basketball practice. And then this is also Derwent Inktense pencils. Just seeing what I could do with them. This is the mansion from the show Ghosts. I've been watching that and decided to draw the mansion. Also with Inktense pencils. Maybe some Tombos as well. My daughter at my mom's house. This day I decided to see how this sketchbook would handle some gouache. So I painted this landscape. And I think it handles gouache really well, and I think I even put some of the Inktense over top of it, which is what I did on here too. Started with gouache and then went in with Inktense, and I really like this page. That's me and my cat, and I think I made my forehead way too big, but other than that, not too bad. It's my dog sitting on my lap in my living room. And then this is another scene. I was listening to my book and they were in a mesa with a waterfall, so I tried to draw that. And I think this is Tombow marker, maybe some gouache, and then the Inktense colored pencils again. This was a day I was staring out my window seeing the tree in my neighbor's yard, and there was a winter storm warning and it had just started to snow and the snow was starting to cover the grass. So I drew this little tree that was getting snowed on. That's with gouache and colored pencils as well. A basketball game of my daughter, and I drew her head way too big so she looks funny. And then we put a new floor in my son's bedroom, so I drew that. And he's looking, Simba! Excuse me, Simba! Alright. He's looking a little weirdly drawn. But his floor turned out good. This is a picture of my drink in my Animal Crossing cup. One of them, I have 2 Animal Crossing cups, as I think you'll see in a couple pages because I drew my other one. This is the park by my house. My kids wanted to go play basketball, so I drew these trees while they were playing basketball. is my daughter sitting on the couch. This was that day at the park. Here, my son was climbing the trees. This is my mother's kitchen. And this is watercolor with colored pencil on it. And this was a day I woke up to see my neighbors cutting their trees down. And I liked those trees. I looked at them all the time and now they're gone. So I was kind of sad. See, I even put neighbor cut trees down with a crying face. My other Animal Crossing cup right here. And then this is gouache with a little bit of Inktense pencil on it in my backyard. This is my son helped out with the school play. And this is him when they were all doing their up on the stage afterwards. And I am aware I gave this girl a really long neck. It wasn't intentional. But yes, that's it. And that's all in this sketchbook so far. And I started another sketchbook. Surprise, surprise. It's also an Art Creations one. It's blue. And I wanted this one to be just for colored pencil sketches of just random stuff. So I figured I would show what I got started on this one. So just some landscape stuff. Experimenting with what you can do with colored pencils. I really like this one. And this one actually. I liked the mushrooms in this one. And this, my daughter wanted to watch Wish, so I watched it with her, but I also drew in my sketchbook. And this, the idea was better than how I drew. Their eyes all they look weird, but 3 cats. And then I like how this one turned out as well. This, I wanted to draw a baby dragon. It's alright. It's kind of weird. And I do have a video of me, this was my last video, drawing this. And then there's this. I like this one a lot too, actually. And do I have another one? Oh, this page. I decided to try and break it up a little bit and draw smaller. And that's all I got for this one. So, that's it. That's what I've been doing in my sketchbook lately. So, check out my channel and my other videos if you liked that. And thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone next time.